Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone had a great day yesterday, and I'm sorry the link for my video from our first word of the week was on some privacy setting, so I changed that. So if you haven't watched that, please watch that before this one, and then move on to our second word this week, okay? Apologies. We are continuing to study some words that describe a place or a setting. So let's begin by reviewing yesterday's word. Who remembers what this is? I'll show the picture. It often refers to a jungle setting, but can also refer to a yard, an outdoor space. That word is overgrown, okay? Means wild or tangled, like a jungle with plants growing on top of each other everywhere. Okay, let's review this one. This is a word that means countryside. That word is, say it out loud, rural. Okay, the opposite of urban, which is a city setting, would be a rural setting, which is out in the country. Okay. Next word is big crowded market or bustling, full of people. The word we learned today is going to be similar to this word, bustling. Okay. This is one of my favorite words because I like these types of settings. I'll be right there. This word is remote. Remote. And I haven't even brought up this idea yet, but remote, think of what you're doing today, remote learning. Okay, it means you're far removed from what is our traditional school and you're doing it remotely. Okay, just like this setting is far away and alone. You're kind of learning far away and remote and alone. It's a little bit sad. Okay. Our next word and last setting word is along the seaside. It can refer to a road or a town, and that is coastal. Okay, all right. So our new word today is very similar to bustling, like I said. I love this word. I find that I use this word a lot when I'm writing. Or when I used to write a lot more than I do now. You can see here, there's a lot of wildlife surrounding this person. Okay, so the setting is teeming with wildlife. Okay, teeming means full or crowded. If you think like a park overflowing with birds would be teeming with birds. Or if you've ever seen a beehive, with all the bees surrounding it, you could say the beehive is teeming with bees. Okay, so it is a verb, it's an action word. Okay, it would be like bustling. You could use the same word. So you could say the beehive is bustling with bees, or the beehive is teeming with bees. Okay, you can actually use those two words pretty interchangeably. Let me read a few sentences with the word teeming in it. The teeming wildlife made the jungle floor look like it was constantly moving. On the weekends, the city was teeming with tourists who wanted to see the sights. The city was a teeming metropolis, full to bursting with a variety of people and cars. The boy tried to sleep, but the forest was teeming with noisy creatures everywhere. Yin struggled to cross the street because it was teeming with people. Everywhere Army looked, the jungle was teeming with plants, animals, and insects. Okay, when I just read that word, you know what I pictured? I pictured the Golden Gate Bridge teeming with people on summer weekends when it's just full of people. You could say it's teeming with people. Okay, so press pause and you can make a picture of teeming that copies this one. Or I'll show you mine. I did do a jungle setting with lots of animals and birds. Teeming, I forgot to spell it out loud. T-E-E-M, and then our suffix, I-N-G. Now, it sounds like the word team, T-E-A-M, but it's spelled with two E's instead of E-A, like in the word team. It's like a sports team. Okay, go ahead and press pause and make your picture. Okay, now move on to what it is not. And you can see here I changed my setting to like an urban setting that normally would be teeming with people, but there's just one person, so it's not teeming with people. Go ahead and make your picture of what it is not. Press pause. Okay, and then my sentence, made a very relevant sentence. It says, in quarantine, New York subways are no longer teeming with people. So they're no longer full or crowded with people. They're no longer bustling with people. In fact, I just read the other day that the New York subways were shut down for the first time for a 24-hour period for disinfecting them. So they're definitely not teeming with people. Okay, go ahead and press pause and make your own sentence. Okay, and our definition or our meaning this week of teeming is full or crowded. Also, swarming. If you think of bees, swarming. A synonym for swarming is teeming. Okay, so think about which setting you prefer. Do you prefer a setting that is teeming with people or animals, or a setting that's more remote? A remote place would probably not be teeming with people. Okay, thanks for checking in, and I'll see you tomorrow for our wrap up on setting words. Okay, have a great day, everybody. I hope your day is teeming with excitement and lovely work. Thanks.